Hey Rick, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Vale. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. I miss you. I hope you're good. Happy Valentine's Day. I got these nails and I thought they were so cute, but I didn't realize that only 2 nails out of the whole thing came with the little bows on it. But now I'm regretting it because it gets snagged on freaking everything. What's up, Vanessa? Hi, Dark Matter. It's nice to see you. Happy V-Day. Hi, Darcy. Happy V-Day. You guys see, I actually decorated. I never decorate. I don't even get a Christmas tree. I don't do any of it. But today I decided to decorate, so I did. What's up, Ron? How are you? Happy Valentine's Day. So welcome, you guys. Welcome to All Signs. Welcome to Who is Your Soulmate? I'm also going to pull some cards about certain things that you need to stop allowing in your life, and also certain things that you need to stop doing in order to manifest the greatest relationship, whether you're already in a relationship or you want to be in a relationship. So we're going to do a little bit of fun stuff around Who's Your Soulmate and some shadow work because duh. Okay, I'm a Venus and Scorpio. What's up, Alien? It's nice to see you. What's up, Underdog? What's up, you guys? What's up, Small TV? And also, if you guys want to book a super chat question for Valentine's Day, you can do so over at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. Okay, so all super chats can be directed right over there. You can also find that in the description box below, or you can check out the pinned comment in the chat. Okay. Other than that, I think we're good. Love the aesthetic, right? It's cute. I know, I really, really like it. I was a little insecure decorating because I am so not that I'm used to decorating myself, but I'm not really used to decorating anything else besides that. So it's a little weird for me, but here we are. Can we do super chat or just tipsy? You mean hipsy? Well, hipsy is super chat question based. You will have to ask questions over there on hipsy. In all honesty, you guys, I really like hipsy. Hipsy has treated me with nothing but respect and honor, and I really, really like them. And honestly, I'm not trying to be shady, but like they don't take as much of a chunk from the money that you guys so generously give me like YouTube does. So I make more there if I'm being honest with you. And I feel very seen over there. So I hope that you guys can understand why I really like to work with Hipsy. And there's benefits for you guys too, like supporting me. Like, bitch, we don't care. So, just something for you guys to understand. But yeah, welcome. We're doing all signs. I also want to give you guys a little heads up. I was notified recently by somebody that they no longer are getting my notifications. So, if you guys have notifications on, it might be best to turn them off and then turn them back on. Because this person was saying that they weren't getting any of them anymore. So I don't know if that's been a thing for you guys, but you know, just a heads up. And if you don't have notifications on, make sure that you turn them on, obviously. So let's do all signs. Let's take a look at who your soulmate is. Let's take a look at what you need to stop allowing in your life and what you need to stop allowing from yourself or for yourself in order to manifest a better relationship that you're already in or to manifest a relationship that you're not in. Okay, at its highest vibration. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look. You did get the notification today. Oh, that's wonderful. Hi, Pinky. I just didn't know. Yeah, no problem. Oh, what's up, Easy Dean? I funnel all of my supporters to buy me a coffee and don't turn on memberships because the split is insane. Yeah, like I'm not trying to hate on YouTube or whatever, but like You know, I mean, the smarter choice is definitely Hipsy. So, like, I just don't know why I would feel stupid to, and I don't wanna hate on YouTube, right? But, like, so anyway, yeah, that's what's going on. Thanks, Vale. And so it doesn't work, unsubscribe, then subscribe again, then turn all notifications on. There, what Vanessa said, that can work as well. So, it might help to unsubscribe and resubscribe and then turn off notifications, turn them back on again. I know that's annoying, but for those of you that aren't really getting my notifications, it would certainly help all of us. So, thank you, Vanessa. Yeah. Yes, it does. Yeah, and Hipsy is nowhere even close, that percentage. Not even not even close. So, like, let's be real here. I love Hipsy, and, like, their CEO is so cool. Everybody that works there is so respectful and so kind. What's up, Empress? So kind and so good to me, like, like, what is there to lose, honestly? So Tom's here. Hi, Tom. How are you? It's so nice to see you. I hope you're having a good Valentine's Day, getting your dance on, or maybe just giving those beautiful feet a rest. All right, so let's go ahead and start out with Aries, okay? So, Aries, these are for placements Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you look at all of your placements because these are general readings. If you want to book a personal, you can do that at violettaalexis.com. Also, if you guys have not checked out the new hoodie and the new clothes that have dropped on my twistedvenus.com store, make sure that you guys do that. So let's go ahead and see at your highest vibration who your soulmate is and also the things that you need to work on. So I don't know if I want to start with the soulmate or if I want to do the shadow work. Faye, what's up, Faye? What's up, Allie? I always love your ads and comment on. Oh, you're so sweet. What's up, my ugly truth? What's up, Kenneth? Thank you. Should I do soulmate stuff or shadow work first? We'll do the shadow work stuff first. No, 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 no. We're gonna do soulmate first. We're gonna do, and I know why. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Quiet. I got this. Okay, everyone, shut up. Okay. All right. So let's see who at your highest vibration, who your true soulmate is. Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. Wow. This may be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, okay? Sun, moon, or rising, in my opinion. This to me is somebody who is a bit of a caretaker. And what I mean by that, this is somebody who's willing to provide in a lot of ways. So, willing to pay the bills. They could be a businessman or a businesswoman kind of archetype. This to me is somebody who's very straightforward. I don't think there's any games being played. This is somebody who has a very clear head about what they want in a relationship, what they want when it comes to their legacy in regards to a relationship. They want what do they want? Do they want the house and the picket fence and the car and whatever? Do they want to be in business with the two of you, right? Whatever it is, it seems like this person is going to be very clear. Like when you meet them, if you haven't already, this is somebody who has a very clear head about what that looks like for them. Somebody who's also very committal and is probably not going to ask you to go 50-50. Okay. We're that king of pentacles there. We love that. Yes. And the Ace of Cups here tells me that this is somebody who I feel like they have a lot of love to give. I feel like they're also somebody who's quite creative as well. So maybe they like to act, maybe they like to make film, maybe they like to draw, paint, play piano, I don't know, whatever. I feel like this is a creative person, excuse me. Give me the center, the Two of Cups. This is what is at their, like, identity, like, their core. This is somebody who wants a partner who they feel like they can, nurture, but also I'm getting, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that quote where this guy was, he made a video, I'm gonna make this quick, but he made a video and he was like, I was talking to my therapist and I kept saying, my therapist was like, "Well, what do you want?" And he was like, he said that he told the therapist, "Well, I want a wife and kids." And the therapist stops him and he goes, "You want a wife and kids?" He goes, "Yeah, what's wrong with that?" He goes, "You're thinking about it the wrong way. You should have said, 'I want to be a husband and a father,'" right? Because there's so much that goes into that. Now, this person can still be a woman, okay? I'm just saying that to me, like, they want to be that for someone else. That's what that makes me think of. I also feel like this person is a self-starter. I feel like they're also the type of person where they can take something creative and they can ground it into reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they like to paint and they're like, "You know what? Maybe we start an Etsy store," or, or I don't know, I guess more women do that, but you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Let me get an oracle on this person. Ooh. I feel like the sex would be really, really good. I think that this is somebody who, doesn't have a problem facing their fears. I think that they're somebody who's very vulnerable, somebody who holds a lot of power, somebody who wields it correctly, properly. I think this is somebody who's likely going to transform your life in a way that you likely don't see coming. This is also somebody who may work in, like, the government, or somebody who works with stocks, bonds, IRAs, investments, something like that. This person can actually work for the IRS for some of you, because that can kind of be like eighth house energy. This can also be somebody who's maybe like a psychologist or somebody who's highly intuitive as well. They could be a Scorpio or somebody who's very Plutonian in nature, very powerful, very seductive, very sexy, very or they could be like more Martian, right? Somebody who's a leader in some way, but I'm getting more Plutonian. So maybe like a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, or maybe they Venus in Scorpio or something like that. Now let's see what you need to stop inviting into your life to be able to have this. The Emperor in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Empress. I think that you guys lowball yourself. I think that what happens is you have people that come in pretending to be an emperor an emperor archetype, but they're really the emperor in reverse. It's like they want to be this person who, like, you may invite people into your life who want control over you in some way, or they want power without actually earning it. So it's almost like an emperor archetype or a Knight of Wands archetype posing as an emperor. And the Knight of Wands isn't like a bad guy or anything, but he's not a match for an Empress. So I think that you guys may have Taurus or Libra placements, or you could just be very like an Empress archetype. Okay, somebody who's very creative, beautiful, handsome, whatever your gender is. And you could really attract kind of vampiric people that are interested in that kind of energy. But I think what you guys need to remember is your worth. And what does your time mean to you? What does your energy mean to you? What does your body mean to you? What does your mental, emotional, and spiritual health mean to you? And by remembering that, I think that you can attract this kind of person into your life. Because this is who your soulmate is. Somebody like this on the left over here. So let's see what about yourself needs to change, or what you need to stop kind of doing here. Stop making things harder on yourself with that 10 of Wands in reverse. Stop feeling like you have to carry the weight of somebody else's success. And what I mean by that is, like, you don't have to solve everyone's problems. You don't have to be their mommy, you don't have to be their daddy, you don't have to be their mother, their father, whatever it is. Don't carry the weight of their own crap. That's their responsibility. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you can't help people, but when you're doing it to the point where you are exhausted, that's not doing anything for you or for them. So I think it's really about finding out where that comes from, where you feel like I was just talking to a client yesterday, and she was kind of talking about how she's a little bit of a fixer-upper, she tries to fix people, etc. And it's like if you are going through the world acting as that person, you will 100% attract people that are going to take and take and take from you, okay? So be cautious with that. Um with the star energy, I feel like some of you really invest into other people's goals and aspirations and trying to like instill confidence into people. What about like what you want? You are an Aries after all. What about what you want at the end of the day? Focus on that. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. And then fire. Well, you are a fire sign. So this is telling you to be brave, to be bold, to be confident, focus on what it is that you're passionate about. And that's how you're going to see the potential of not just who you can bring in, but who you really are. I really want you to allow yourself to shine because I think that you trying to take your own spotlight and put it on another is really dimming your own potential in some way, or at least not allowing you to live it. So that is what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you watching. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that in the pinned comment. What's up, Mountain Girl? How are you? Hi, Jasmine. What's up, Jake? Happy V-Day. I wanted to give a shout out to Sean. I don't think he's here, but the last live that I did, he tipped me on PayPal. And so I just want to say thank you very much. Hopefully he sees this because the Taurus read is about to come out. I know he's a Taurus. Okay, Taurus, welcome. Taurus, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for Taurus. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so you want to make sure to check those placements. If you want a personal read, then you can visit violettaalexis.com. Okay, so let's see who your soulmate is, and then let's see what you need to do about it in order to manifest that person or to have a better relationship. Your soulmate is Wheel of Fortune. The Hierophant could be another Taurus or somebody with a Taurus placement. The Ten of Wands. The Two of Swords. Whew. They could be very Jupiterian in nature. This could be somebody who's a teacher. Somebody who's a teacher. I heard that they may know another language. Okay, so for some of you, this person could know another language. I feel like I'm getting that because of that Jupiterian energy. The Wheel of Fortune can represent good fortune, but Jupiter within itself can represent religion, faith, spirituality, higher education. And the Hierophant in tarot specifically can represent education. So this may be somebody who's some kind of teacher, philosopher. Maybe they're very into religion. Sorry about that. Maybe they are somebody who is some kind of professor, some kind of educator of some sort. I think that I think that this is more of a, I don't want to say happy go lucky, but this is definitely somebody who tries to let go and let God. I think that they're very um how do I say, they have their feet on the ground when it comes to what it is that they believe in. I think this is a very committal person. I think that they're also very stable. They know when to let things go. I think that they're also somebody who's naturally very, like, just involving yourself with this person can bring good luck in some kind of way. This is likely going to feel like somebody who's very fated or karmic, but in a positive way, because I think that this is somebody who's going to contribute to your growth in a way that you probably don't even expect. The 10 of Wands to the 2 of Swords. I think that this is probably somebody who doesn't particularly enjoy confrontation. Who really does? Some people do, right? Especially if you got a lot of Aries placements, but or Scorpio even. But this to me is somebody who probably really likes peace with the 2 of Swords. Moon and Libra energy. The 2 of Swords, yeah, it can be avoidant, right? It can sometimes be avoidant. It can sometimes be avoidant in regards to making decisions, or maybe they get that analysis paralysis. They have a hard time deciding on certain things. Maybe sometimes they have a hard time even being accountable, or being responsible in some way. But I feel like at the end of the day, they're the type to kind of step up and do what it is that they need to do. But this person probably values peace amongst it all. Um this person is either very religious or very spiritual or something like that. They have very strong morals and very strong values, and I think that they tend to look for that same thing in a partner. The bottom line, or what's in the heart, the Death card. I feel like this is somebody who has either had a lot of loss, or this is somebody who welcomes change and transformation. It's very interesting. I'm getting something with that Wheel of Fortune and that Death card. It's almost like they welcome the change, or they I don't know if you guys remember, I'm getting that Harry Potter story. Okay, for my Harry Potter fans, I'm sorry if you guys don't watch or haven't watched, but there's a specific story in there where it talks about the three brothers, and death finds them, and one of the brothers asks for like the elder wand, the most powerful wand ever. The other one asks for the invisibility cloak, and I can't remember what the other one asked for, but I remember at the end, the brother that was looking for that asked for the invisibility cloak, he's the one that kind of like won in the end or something like that. And when death finally found him, it was because he wanted death to find him. He took off the invisibility cloak and gave it to his son. And I remember in the story, it said, like, he welcomed death like an old friend. Like, there's something about that with this person that I'm getting specifically. And I don't know what that means. I feel like you'll get it if you ever get to meet this person, which hopefully you do, right? If you listen to the shadow work. But there's something of House 9. Oh my God. That's literally what I was just saying. So house 9 is a Jupiterian house. This person could be a Sagittarius, specifically, or have Sagittarius placements. They could be very Sagittarian-like. House 9, this is about spirituality, religion, faith, optimism, spiritual growth, life's philosophy, your higher purpose. This may be somebody who is of a different background than you, of a different culture, of a different religion, or they're just a very religious or spiritual person, or some kind of educator, or something like that. Or they could be at a distance from you, which can also be house 9. How interesting. So let's see what energy you need to stop allowing in your life so that way you can manifest this, or what you need to stop putting up with. The 9 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So when it comes to your love, I definitely feel like you're somebody who has a lot of love to give, okay? I think that you really want to be able to be with somebody where you feel like you can work as a team, not like you're working against one another. But if you keep pouring into someone and you feel like this person is almost acting as your enemy in some way, or you keep trying to make peace, and this is somebody who keeps bringing you anxiety or sleepless nights, or just mentally you don't do well, stop trying to get people to understand you or to get along with you. It's like if they don't get it, they don't get it. You know what I mean? And move on. That's what I think with that one. Like, especially when you're trying to work on a team with somebody, you know what I mean? what you need to stop doing yourself. The Three of Cups, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, if you're the type of person where you juggle people, right? Or you date your friends, or not that there's anything wrong with dating your friends. I want to say, like, be cautious with the company that you keep. Because it might be for some of you that you end up meeting this person through a friend if you don't know this person already. And it may be like a certain friend group or people that you're involved with are actually blocking you from meeting this person or having this kind of relationship. So I want to say it's truly about maturity. Um it's kind of funny because I remember Aries had something like this, but that Two of Pentacles in reverse, it can be like, are you biting off more than you can chew, right? Whether that's coming to dating too many people, or maybe you're not ready to date and you just try to force it or something like that. It may be telling you not to do that. It may be telling you that you're needing to focus on your own sense of stability. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this may be to have a better relationship with the person that you're already in a connection with. This may be saying to work on the friendship before anything else, because, you think about like lovers and then you think about friends, right? And I noticed that what's lacking a lot in romantic relationships is the respect, okay? From what I've seen and what I've experienced, really. But with friendships, I notice, like, people that I keep close to me, there's more of a element of respect there, and I feel like maybe that's what you're needing to focus on more so when it comes to the relationships that you're developing or the relationship you've already developed. You have conjunction, a union merging and coming together called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Some of you guys have been playing too small, and it's telling you to get with the program, essentially. So, whatever this is, however you've been playing small in your own life or making yourself smaller to fit inside of a box or whatever it is, that may be also the reason why you're either having a crappy relationship, or it may also be because you making yourself small is not leading you to the place where this person may be. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're like, oh, well, I'm just going to, I don't know, be a cashier at Target forever and I just don't care. That's fine. That's totally fine, but I feel like there's more to you than just being that, right? Whatever your thing is. And I feel like until you're able to grasp what that is and do the work, you're not going to have a better relationship, or you're going to have a hard time. You may start resenting your partner, or, maybe if you actually step it up and you do what you want to do, that person is actually on that path, but you're not seeing it because you want to stay comfortable. So something to kind of think about. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that in the pinned comment in the chat. And I got to pee like hell. So I'll be right back. I got to pee so bad. I'm so sorry. What's up, Moses? The Deathly Hollows. Yes. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. What's up, Sean? Thank you so much for the tip the other day. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Make sure that you check all of those placements to get a full picture because these are general readings. If you want a personal, you can visit violettaalexis.com. If you guys want to book a super chat, you can do so at hipsy.com/violettaalexis. Let's go ahead and see who your soulmate is. The Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. Well, lots of pentacle energy here. Definitely could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here's Capricorn again, Venus and Virgo. Interesting. This to me is somebody who could potentially be a younger earth sign. For some reason, I'm getting entrepreneur. For some reason, I'm getting that. That's more the King of Wands, but for some reason, I'm getting that. This is somebody who very much values their independence. I think that they still have a lot to learn when you meet them, and they know that. I think that this is somebody who also values their space very much. They're somebody who likely has a lot of people whom are jealous of them. So this could be somebody who is very attractive with that Nine of Pentacles there. I know you guys are like, oh, hell yeah. This could be somebody who's very attractive, very much can be quite Venusian, business-minded, likes to enjoy the finer things in life, likes to enjoy luxury, etc. And this person is willing to go to bat in order to protect that, in order to protect their sense of independence. I think that this is somebody who may be in business of some sort. They may be somebody who likes to start businesses, who likes to educate themselves on money, financial matters, business in general. But I do think that they could be probably younger than you, Gemini. This is somebody who has a lot of haters, in my opinion. I feel like this person has a lot of haters. They could tend to be a little somebody who can be a little fearful of loss. I feel like this is somebody who has had to rely on themselves a lot, and so they value their independence because of that as well. They can be quite held back. Like, this is somebody who's in their own zone, like almost as if you would need to come to them in some way. And I definitely think that they have a lot to offer. Like, they're no slouch. They're somebody who puts in the work and is 100% willing to put in the work. But I also think that they're the type of person who's going to evaluate, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is this something that I can get a return on? Not that they're looking at everybody like, oh, I have to get something from it, but why put all of your energy and effort into somebody who's just going to treat you like crap? Or why put all of your effort and money and energy into someone who's just not going to reciprocate? You'd be an idiot, right? Unless you're doing charity. Right. So they're very strong. I think they've also been very surprised by some of the people that they have found have betrayed them or have went against them or something like that. The star could be an Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising, or they could be very Aquarian in nature. Somebody who's a big dreamer, somebody who's a big dreamer. I feel like this person is a healer. I think that they have a lot to share. I think that they care about people, which is interesting because I feel like they've been so beaten down by people at the same time. But there's almost this thing about this person where they almost look at it from an empathic filter. Like, God forbid I quote a Drake song, right? But there was this one song, and I remember because it was this line specifically. He was basically just saying, I know. Don't freaking listen. It just popped in my head, so I have to say it. But he was talking about how, you know, people online will say really, really hateful things, but a lot of the time you just find out that it's somebody hiding behind a screen that's really afraid and insecure. It's almost like that's how they see things, you know? Ooh, Scorpio. This person is yeah, they've experienced a lot. You know, a Scorpio, in my opinion, is a very karmic sign. I mean, they can really go through the ringer, especially Moon in Scorpio, in my opinion. They could be very intense. Somebody who's very intense, they could be quite secretive as well, but I don't think it's like a bad secretive. It's more of a secretive of you know, I gotta watch what I say around people, or I gotta keep certain plans that I have a secret because, you know, people will try to take it from me or something like that. And this is somebody who's like the phoenix. This is somebody who has no problem dying and being reborn, so to speak. Like anytime I think that this person, where people have tried to take them down, it feels like this person, like it backfired on the person that would try to take them down, or do you know what I mean? So let's see what you need to stop allowing in your life and what you need to change about yourself in order to manifest this or to have a better relationship. I'm almost getting people who overpromise. Okay, so don't hate me, Gemini. But some of you may just look at people who have money. Okay, for some of you, listen, I'm ruled by Venus, baby. Okay, don't even go there with me. But it may be that that is actually keeping you from this person, like, because you're filtering yourself through this narrow. Doesn't mean you got to go date a bum. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. But you may not. So instead of accepting the 10 of Pentacles, which is like somebody who's already established and already da 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 da, right? There's the 9 of Pentacles in your soulmate's energy. So this is somebody who's still independent and still open to the 10 of Pentacles, right? But they're not quite there yet. And I feel like you would be that extra pentacle into their 10 of Pentacles. And so for some of you, maybe you date older people, or maybe you, I don't know, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But for some of you, it might be that you're needing to widen that filter a little bit, okay? Because you might be missing somebody that's truly, truly meant for you. You know, if you're dating for love, not money, right? And I don't think there's anything wrong with dating for money either. Um, mm, huh. Well, there you are. There you are twice. Oh. Some of you attract bottom feeders. Some of you guys are the ones that overgive. Some of you guys are like, for instance, you know, like if you're a woman, right? And you always attract these like mama's boys, and they're always looking for you to, I don't know, buy them gifts or take care of them in some way or whatever. Um, I mean more financially, but it can be in other ways, you know, like mommy them, like be their mommy or their daddy in some way. It's telling you got to stop doing that, okay? Because this is what you need to change about yourself here. Because that 9 of Pentacles in reverse to that Page of Swords in reverse, this can be somebody who's quite naive, somebody who can be very naive, especially when it comes to giving to other people. It can be that you're very codependent sometimes, when really your full potential is the Lovers, which is your sign. So this is about understanding things at a mental level instead of the Page of Swords in reverse, which is like assuming things or getting involved in gossip, rumors, drama a lot that's keeping you from this person, because you have something to prove, right? The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is like somebody who has something to prove. So like they're overdoing it in some way, because that's just what somebody else has planted inside of their head, or because of the people that they surround themselves with. So to me, this is about formulating or creating a better relationship with yourself so you can be more clear-headed when it comes to making decisions, and understanding that you don't need to over pour into people for your time and energy to be valuable, you know? What's up, Marie? Oh, what's up, Marie? How are you? Uh North Node and activated Earth, power places, trust where you're led. This is about following your destiny, essentially. So, obviously, the North Node is in Pisces right now. Okay. So, I definitely think it's going to be interesting to see certain art and stuff come out during this time. Pisces is so fluid, it's so artsy fartsy, right? But with the North Node, whatever your natal North Node is in, I want you to take a look at that, and I want you to kind of follow that a little bit. I want you to channel that energy a little bit more. So, for instance, my North Node is Aries in the 12th house. So, learning to be my own leader, learning to listen to my own gut instincts, right? Becoming a leader in my own right. Whatever yours is, look it up. But I feel like that is where your true power is, and that's where this person is if you're not already in a relationship. And if you're already in a relationship, stop trying to prove that you're worthy of being in a relationship with this person. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't put in effort every day, absolutely. But I'm not talking about effort. I'm talking about effort where it's like you're overdoing it to prove to yourself that you are worthy in some way, when you should already know that of course you are. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you so much. I hope that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. What's up, Letty? Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you guys are having a good one. I own 6 acres in Tennessee mountains. Happy Valentine's Day. I love that. Good for you. All right, let's go ahead and look at Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome. We're going to take a look at your soulmate and the things that you need to work on or change in order to manifest that person or to have a better relationship. Make sure that you check your placements because these are general readings. So if you want to book a private reading, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. And if you want to book a super chat question, you can do so at hipsy.com/violettaalexis. What's up, bad lady? How you doing? What's up, Candy? Happy V-Day. Here it is. There we go. All right, Cancer. Let's go ahead and take a look at who your soulmate is. The Tower, Mars, Scorpio, Aries. The Five of Cups. The Sun, we have Leo. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Wow, okay. This can be somebody from your past for some of you, but that's not for all of you. For others of you, this is somebody who very much has probably been through a lot of chaos. The Tower energy is when the foundation is shaky. And so we're either going to jump out of the window and take our chances, right? Or we are going to go down with it. And I think that this is somebody who likely has a lot of regrets or a lot of past issues that they've dealt with that, they've had a really hard time overcoming. They may still feel like these past chaotic scenarios that either they've created in their own mind or that are in real time or whatever still haunt them in some way, like a dark cloud. What I will say is that the sun comes right after that. So if we're looking at the tower to the 5 of cups to the sun, this means that this person has figured out a way to see the silver lining in really crappy situations that forced them to change. And this is somebody who's probably been through the ringer in some way. Probably a lot of trauma or maybe a chaotic upbringing or a lot of traumatic relationships. Whatever it is ultimately transformed this person. And with the sun there, they can be very creative. They can be a leader type. They can quite literally be a Leo, or there's somebody who is very optimistic, somebody who um, is very inspiring with that Ace of Wands. They can be very fiery with that sun and the Ace of Wands there. Somebody who's very attractive. This can be somebody who's influential in some way with that sun to be there. You think about the sun, and the sun is the star, right? It's Leo energy, it's leadership, it's that creativity, it's the person that people look up to. It's somebody who's very expressive, somebody who's very creative. They can sometimes be a bit of a risk taker. But the Ace of Wands tells me that there's an influential aspect here. I think this is somebody who likely can inspire you in some way. Somebody who's very sexy, maybe, as well. I do feel like this is somebody who would end up being a catalyst in your life as well. Somebody who would get you out of some kind of rut. I feel like when this person speaks, people listen. I feel like they're a joy to be around. Hmm. The 8 of Pentacles, Sun and Virgo. Hard worker. Very hard worker. 8 of Pentacles is somebody who, keeps their nose to the grindstone and they bust it, right? They bust it. This person may have a really great routine. That can also be the 8 of Pentacles because it's Sun and Virgo. A very good routine. This can be the type of person who works on a lot of projects or maybe is mastering something when you meet them. When you meet them, they may be working towards independence because after the 8 of Pentacles is the 9 of Pentacles. So they may be working towards some level of independence when you meet them if you haven't already. If this is a partner, well, this is somebody who, like, if you've met your soulmate, then this may be somebody who works very, very hard, and you know that. High standards. This person has high standards, and I feel like they have high standards because of what they've been through, almost like, "I'm never gonna go through that again," or, "I'm never gonna do that again," or you know what I mean? 8 of Pentacles is somebody who has high standards for others because they have high standards for themselves. Sagittarius. This person could be a Sagittarius, or have Sagittarius placements. I feel like this could be somebody who's either at a distance or maybe from a different cultural background. This can be somebody who is very spiritual, somebody who is very funny as well. When I think of Sagittarius, I think of somebody who's funny usually. Somebody who's very much about exploring the world, and they're very much connected to their own sense of freedom also. Like, freedom is very important to them. So let's see what you need to work on in order to manifest this person if you haven't already. So what you need to stop allowing into your life. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. How weird is that? Five of Cups to the Sun. This is making me wonder. Some of you guys attract people who end up being a waste of your time, your energy, your resources, etc., either due to insecurities or people who are not totally invested in you. Like there's not, and what I mean by this is they don't show it. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't show a level of investment. With the Five of Cups there, this may be somebody as well, like the kind of person or people you need to stop allowing into your life is like the kind of people who will have a lot of regrets or sadness, but like they stay there. They don't change. They don't, not like this person with the sun. This is somebody who can be very optimistic or see the forest for the trees or, have a different outlook because of their experiences in a positive light and actually do something with it and become more inspired because of it and inspiring others in the same light. And so people who just sit there in their melancholy and they don't transform it, they play victim or they just wham, poor me, and like I get it, we've all been there, right? But those are the kinds of people that you should not be allowing into your life. The Magician in reverse. This is for what you need to stop doing. This is like what you need to change. The Magician in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. The Magician in reverse can, of course, point to manipulation. So we all do it, right? But if there's something about manipulation, trying to manipulate others in order to have opportunities, you're not going to get a genuine relationship like that. For others of you, this can be about your own sense of self-doubt and you getting in your way. And that's actually causing you to miss a lot of opportunities. So you see that guy, you see that girl, I don't know, at the library or something. And you're like, oh no, they're never going to talk to me or whatever. Like, okay, like suit yourself, House 7, relationships, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. So, this is talking about profound relationships, intimacy, romantic partnerships, things like that. When it comes to relationships, this is asking you not to get whimsical about it. This is asking you to stay grounded, one foot in front of the other towards the relationship or the connection that you want. That's how you're going to get what you want. I feel like it's telling you to take things slow. So that is what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you guys so much. I do hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, you can do so by clicking the link that I just put in the chat. What's up? I miss you. Nice to see you. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to Leos. How are you guys feeling that full moon in Leo? Listen, I'm a Taurus rising, so Uranus is in my first house, right? And I always hear astrologers talk about like, oh, like, because Uranus is in your sign, you're going to be the one that's doing something crazy. You're going to be doing the thing that's going to shock people. You're going to do, and I find that that's not always the case. When I've had squares to Uranus in my first house, right? It's been there for forever. I found that a lot of the times it's me being shocked by another person. you know? You're like, "Wait, what?" Like, that's not always freaking true, dude. And we just had that in the full moon in Leo. We had that square to Uranus. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and sorry about that. Let's go ahead and move on to Leo. Leo, welcome. These are general reads, Leo, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements to get a full picture. If you want to book a personal read, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. And if you would like to book a super chat question during this live, then you can click the link that I just posted in the chat. So let's go ahead and see who your soulmate is. Ten of Swords. This can be somebody from the past. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. The Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Five of Pentacles. This person to me is somebody who's always going to come out on top. For it to go to that Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles, this is somebody who's a winner. I think that this is someone who's been through a lot of crappy endings. And I mean, this is someone who has really been through the ringer. I feel like this is kind of gelling with Cancer's read a little bit, but somebody who's been betrayed to an enormous degree. But I'm actually using the traditional Rider-Waite today, so I'm kind of happy about that. But you see that little symbol he's doing right here? I don't know if you can see with his hand. He's doing like like this or whatever, but it's supposed to be symbolic of fortune after difficulty. And by golly, right? The Ten of Pentacles. I think that this person, even though they felt like they've been betrayed by, I don't know, family members, lovers, their children. I mean, I don't know, like they've still been able to overcome, make something of themselves. This person may be established already when you meet them. I feel like this is a very committal person. This is somebody who may be a business owner or they're a big dreamer. This is somebody who made something of themselves despite their circumstances. Somebody who is a true lover girl or a lover boy, like somebody who is creative, highly sensitive, highly intuitive, somebody who's very emotionally genuine, emotionally intelligent. I think that this person may have abandonment wounds with that Five of Pentacles, but they love themselves and others through it. This may also be somebody who gives to charity is what I'm getting as well, for that Queen of Cups and that Five of Pentacles to be there. I think that there have been people who may have not seen their worth before. This is a feminine to me for that Queen of Cups to be there. So sorry for my feminine Leos if you're looking for, unless you like women, right? But I feel like this is the type of person who, because they've been betrayed a lot, I think that it's created a lot of emptiness inside of them. But I think that they have so much love to give and so much love to go around that they try not to pay attention to it. Because I also like to look at card placements and like where the court cards are looking. You see that Queen of Cups, she's not even focused here. I think that this person just has such an abundance of love to give, and they seem pretty established, very, very financially focused, very like the money, the house, the business, the car, the clothes, but they also have that beautiful, this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. At the heart of it is the Three of Wands. This person is an explorer. They may like to travel. They may like to take journeys. And they may be somebody who's actually quite bold and brave and has no problem in pursuit of what they want, being in pursuit of what it is that they desire and they want. I also feel like this is somebody who has a lot of good karma coming to them for some reason. This can be a Libra, Sun, Moon, or rising maybe, or they have some kind of, or they're very Libran in nature. They're very considerate, very fair. They don't mind initiating things as well because Libra is a cardinal sign. But there's somebody who maybe they like work in business, or maybe they work in like the justice system or for the courts, or maybe they're a lawyer even, something like that, perhaps. Maybe they're some kind of relationship coach or relationship therapist, or they're very Venusian in nature. Maybe they are, they're probably very attractive as well. But this seems like a very just person, like doing what's just, doing what's right, doing what's good. So what needs to change, what you need to stop letting in Not the Libra card. Okay. People who keep secrets, people who are not grateful, people who are shady, people who don't care about reciprocal energy. They can be very entitled, perhaps. This is what you need to change about yourself. 6 of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the 9 of Wands. Holding on to those grudges, you know, is not allowing you to meet this person. Holding on to grudges or not allowing yourself to mature because you can't let go of a perspective or because you refuse to change or whatever it is. Like it's almost as if for some of you, it's almost as if an experience affected you in a way and you're not allowing it to change you for the better. You're just still waiting for the experience to change, but it's not. It's already in the past. It's not going to change. You have to make something of it. You have to put up your boundaries. You have to fight for the things that you want instead of just taking this passive role. I don't think that this is a past person because I had to pull one more for that 8 of Cups in reverse. Like, especially for some of you, if you just go for what you're sexually desirous of, that's not gonna get you what you want either. It's really not. Maybe in the moment, but not in the long term. Okay. House 2 and weight of the world. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. If somebody else's self-worth or self-value issues has impacted you in some way, it may be telling you to let it go and it has nothing to do with you. For others of you, this can be around creating boundaries or respecting other people's boundaries when it comes to their morals, their values, who they are, their self-worth, etc. So it really depends on you. It can also be telling you to make sure that you're prioritizing things right now, make sure that you're budgeting properly, make sure that you're focusing on your own God-given talents, those kinds of things as well, okay? Because that could lead you to this person and obviously make your life better. But focusing on like material values, physical security, possessions, etc., things like that. And also, like, what are you still holding on to? Because the house 2 is about possession, and it says like let it go. What are you still allowing to possess you, or what are you possessing in order to keep you from what you really want, what you really need? That's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I'll go ahead and put that link in the chat. There you go. All right. I'm not going to lie. I got to get a snack. What's up, Carmen? How you doing? Happy V-Day. I got to get a snack. Give me 1 second. Maybe 2. Honey Crisp. Sorry, if you guys can't stand watching somebody eat, it's totally fine. Just leave. What's up, Lori? Dark Matter, thank you. And thank you, Jake. What's up, Hayes? That's awesome. I mean, no, it's hot. All right, weirdo. What's up, Sarah? How you doing, baby? I basically like have not eaten all day. I'm really tired. I almost didn't show up, but I did. All right, one more and then we'll get to it. Let's see, does my... Okay, you can't really see my plate, so that's good. Weird and proud, spoken like a true aqua. Let's go, Virgo. We need a good reading. God, please. I'm not even going to read that comment out loud. There you go, Kenneth. All right. Virgo. Virgo, welcome. Let's go ahead and see who your soulmate is and what you need to do to manifest that person. Make sure that you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, being that these are general reads. If you want to book a personal, then you can do so at violettaalexis.com. And if you want to book a super chat, you can go ahead and click the link that I just put in the chat box, okay? Your soulmate is the Nine of Cups. Oh, God. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Could be in there. Big three or something like that. Okay. They can be, you know... a little consumed by their own wants and desires with that Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is good, right? It's like it's wish fulfillment, right? But the Five of Swords is there as well. And this usually means that this is somebody who's very determined to get what? The Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, money, a good job, what they want, whatever that is on an individual level, okay? And sometimes they can be a little selfish, just a little tiny bit. What I will say is that this is somebody who puts in the work towards what it is that they want. They take a while, is what I want to say as well. They take a while, but they play the long game. Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. I think this person definitely has a childlike side, or maybe even a little like, you know, Page of Wands is a little immature, right? He or she is not, they don't fully have their confidence yet. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like we're working on it, right? And why does the Page of Wands start out in the first place? Because eventually he wants to become the King or the Queen of Pentacles. He wants to become that leader, that entrepreneur, you know? And so I feel like that's something that when you meet them, or even if you've already met them, somebody who is working towards that in some way. Sometimes this person may not always fight fair to get what they want. I don't think, like, this is like your highest vibration partner. Okay. So I don't think it's necessarily against you, but this can even be, if we're looking at it in a positive light, like, let's say that this person knows your favorite flower is are pink roses, and they really want to go out on a second date with you. Like, you know, they want what they want. So they're gonna send bouquets of pink roses to your, house, or they're going to, I don't know, they're just gonna be very, very determined to get what it is that they desire, and you're gonna notice it. And they don't have a problem waiting. Like, they'll take their time. Like, slow and steady wins the race. Eventually, I'll get there, is their kind of motto or their mind frame. At the heart of it all, if you're a feminine, this may be somebody who likes a little bit of a spicy personality. They may like someone who's a little spicy, someone who is a bit of a leader, somebody who doesn't care what other people think, somebody who is very, attractive, the showstopper, right? That's kind of the not the high priestess. Oh, that's interesting that I was thinking the high priestess. But the Queen of Wands, she's also very accustomed to her shadow and she's not afraid of it, or he. Now, if that Queen of Wands is this person, then this would be a feminine. So if you're interested in feminine energy, then great. If you're not, then this might be you if you're a feminine. This person may be all those things that I just said. Earth. I feel like this person might be an earth sign. Sun, moon, or rising. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be in finance with earth there. Yeah, see, persistence, patience. Earth energy is going to play the long game, right? It's going to take its time. And I also feel like they're very earthy in bed, maybe very slow, sensual, And once again, this person really takes their time with things. They have a lot of patience, is what I want to say. Um, yeah, a person could be in business. This person may like own a lot of plants or be very interested in gardening, or it's interesting because I said pink rose and then this card popped up, you know? It's kind of interesting. I heard bare bones. Strip you to bare bones. I feel like they would want the raw you. Let's see what you have to do to manifest this kind of person. So, what you need to stop allowing into your life are manipulators, are people that make a lot of promises, people that tell you they're going to do something and then they don't, people that keep you in your comfort zone, people that act like they're committal, but they're not actually showing you or giving you anything tangible to prove that. Words are great. I love them. I use them all the time when I write poetry and do my thing. But if I'm saying a bunch of things to you and I'm like, "Oh, I love you. You're the greatest ever." And then in the next breath I'm calling you a bitch, or something like that. Like, are you really going to believe that? So it's like I feel like watch people's actions and how much effort they're actually willing to put in as opposed to just what they're saying. What's up, bestie? How you doing? What's up, Koi Intuition? What you need to change or fix: the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups. Interesting. Some of you keep putting energy into something that has no more fruit. You guys keep yourself stuck by constantly working on something that can't go any further, but you will keep fighting it. You will keep putting into it. You will keep, running yourself dry until there's nothing left. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse can also be somebody who's not even meeting their own standards in regards to what they want to attract or in regards to a relationship, and that's keeping you stuck. So it's asking you to embody the Nine of Cups, which is what? Well, it's Jupiter and Pisces, but it's usually about like, what do you want? This is about not being codependent. This is about being independent. This is about creativity as well for some of you, and genuinely asking yourself, not just if somebody else is checking off boxes, are you checking off boxes? Do you know what I mean by that? Like, do you feel like you are showing up as your best person to attract the kind of person that you want? Mercury, well, there's your ruler. Whale and Orca, share your song. Interesting. Well, Mercury is about communication, writing, learning, thinking, networking. It may be telling you that you need to be a writer or you need to be a public speaker, or there's something about your thoughts that need to be shared, or there's something about the way you speak or what you know that needs to be shared. Something about that is going to lead you to this person. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Virgos. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so by clicking the link that I just put in the chat box. Okay. Aw, thanks, bestie. No way, Hayes. How weird is that? Hold on. What? That was weird. What is this music? Okay. Libra. Libra, welcome. Let's go ahead and see who your soulmate is and what you need to do in order to manifest this person if you have not already. These are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And if you want to book a super chat question during this read, then you can just go to hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis or click the link in the chat box. So let's go ahead and see who your soulmate is. Scorpio energy. I heard I'll figure it out. For a lot of you, this is somebody who does not ignore things. They face things. I also hear that they take things at face value, but I feel like they're not afraid to face their past. They're not afraid to face their destiny. This is somebody who's very accountable. Like, this is the type of person, if they mess up in some way, even if like somebody else hurts them, I feel like this is the type of person to be like, well, you know what? I saw it coming. I ignored it. I'm an idiot. Okay. Moving on. It is what it is. And they not just do that, but I feel like they're the type of person that they will look at how they contributed to a crappy situation, and they'll simply move on. They'll lick their wounds, and then they will kind of decide what to do from there. I feel like they can be very calculated, but very accountable for how they got there. And God, if I could honestly plant that inside of a person, that would be it. So I feel like that's a great quality to have. I think that this also may be somebody who they're very scorpionic with that 7 of Pentacles. I feel like they're very invested in, it's almost like they are super invested in their own growth. Like the type of person who's like, damn, why do I act like that? Is that like a subconscious thing? Let me figure it out. Then they start like reading a book, or they invest in a therapist, or like they really will do the work. They will really, really do the work. Damn, can I have your soulmate? Can I just borrow them? I don't think they're into the games. They're not into the games. They keep it real. They'll walk if something is like that. They don't have a problem moving on from things that they feel are affecting their mental health, or where people are being manipulative, or even if they have been that way, I think that this is somebody who's like, "You know what? You're right. I am kind of being a shitbird," right? I do think that. And not only are they invested in their healing, but they're very much of a problem solver, in my opinion. This can also be somebody who's actually invested in like stocks, bonds, things like that. The heart of it is the devil. I feel like this is a very powerful person. They could have a strong Capricorn placement. Capricorn and Scorpio. Phew. It could be very intense. Very matter of fact, very straight to the point, no frills. I feel like they're a very sexual person. Like it's in their bones. It's carved into their rib cage. Ooh, I like that. Rick, write that down. I want to put that in a poem. I'm insufferable. This isn't somebody who's going to abuse their power either, because they know what they're capable of. I think before making a decision, they really think about it. I really like your person. You have my favorite person so far. I really like this person. Cancer. Could be a Cancer. Sun, moon, rising, something like that. This can be somebody who's in real estate. This may be someone who has a strong bond with their mother. This may be somebody who's very nurturing, tries to make you feel comfortable, very protective. They're very nostalgic. They probably have a lot of keepsakes, things like that, things that they keep from the past. Probably things they won't even tell you because maybe they're embarrassed about it or something like that. But I feel like they could be a bit of a homebody as well, perhaps. They might have some mood swings, but I feel like they'll take accountability for it. So what do you need to do to manifest this person? Well, um you need to be with somebody or allow people in your life that are emotionally mature. Emotionally mature. Write that down. I'm just kidding. But emotionally mature, somebody who doesn't avoid things, somebody who isn't afraid to make decisions, somebody who doesn't try to keep the peace all the time, but they handle it with grace. It's like if something needs to be addressed, they address it, right? Or you need to make sure that you surround yourself with people like that or only allow that type of energy in. Somebody who would inspire you to do the same. What you need to change about yourself is the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Moon. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. Some of you have a tendency towards being passive aggressive. Okay. And we all do it. My friend caught me. Max had called me and I answered, but my bestie was on FaceTime with me. And me and this person got into a fight. And my best friend was like, after we got off the phone or the next day, he goes, "You were being a little passive aggressive." You know? It's all good, dude. We all do it. Just try not to do that. Try to be more direct. I can definitely be one of those people where I'm like, "Oh, that's funny because," you know. mm. I also want to say this, Libra. If you guys tend to bottle up your emotions, if you tend to take a more passive approach to like, don't do that either. Your emotions are important. You should value those emotions. You should honor those emotions. Okay. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Leo, messenger, bringing harmony and balance. Well, you guys are all about that, aren't you? So this is about working on your level of self-confidence, focusing on some kind of creativity, being a leader, once again, expressing yourself in some kind of way. That messenger energy bringing harmony and balance. I feel like it's telling you to allow yourself to shine in some way. Focus on you. Like if you and Libras, you guys do this sometimes where you focus too much on a partner, right? You pour too much and then you forget about yourself or you lose yourself. Don't do that. I do that. My ruler is Venus, and Venus is in the seventh house in Scorpio. Okay. Like I'm very much that way. So I understand, but don't do that. I think that once you guys are in your highest vibration, you're just being you, you're having fun, you're expressing yourself, you're being all that you can be, right? Like that's when you're going to attract the person that's meant for you. Cause I'm like, oh, I like that. I like that. That resonates with me. Or damn, that's sexy that this person is just so comfortable with who they are, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have for you, Libras. Thank you guys so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can go to hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis, or you can just click the link that I put in the chat box. I'm so dead, Bridget. All right. Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? Let's see who your soulmate is and what you need to do in order to manifest that person. These are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for a full picture. If you want to book a personal, you can do so at Violetta Alexis. And if you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can visit hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can go ahead and click that link that I just put in the chat box. You're welcome, bad lady, anytime. All right, let's see who your soulmate is, Scorpio. Could be a Libra, Virgo, or Gemini. Wow. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, King of Cups. Whoa. Interesting. This is somebody who does the right thing. I feel like this is somebody who's very noble, honorable, honest, definitely honest, even to a fault honest. This is somebody who's not going to take no for an answer, most likely. Somebody who doesn't have a problem telling you the truth about yourself, about what they want, about who they are, about what they expect. Definitely not afraid to do that. I think that this is somebody who's also very emotionally mature as well, almost like a therapist kind of individual, and somebody who can cut through the fog of emotion, because sometimes emotion can very much be like that, and see the truth of a matter. This is the type to be able to see things from a different perspective. Why did I hear Robin Williams? Maybe they like Robin Williams? I don't fucking know. That was weird. This person is a master manifester as well. I think that they have a lot of talents, gifts, skills, and abilities, and they know exactly how to wield it. A master communicator is what I'm getting. Listen, this person could do, when it comes to their ability to communicate, I feel like it's a weapon. This is somebody who is probably very incredible when it comes to how they communicate. They could talk you right off of a ledge, or they could talk you into success. It's really, but I don't think they would wield it for a negative, because that justice is there. This is somebody who does the right thing. They always try to do the right thing as much as they can. I think they have a lot that they can hold. What I will say, like when it comes to other people's emotions, they can hold a lot. This is also somebody who a lot of signs here. This is also somebody who has been through a lot, like when it comes to heartbreak, because the Queen of Swords, I don't always talk about it, but I love her. I love the Queen of Swords because she's really had her heart broke, and she's gotten to the point now where she's like, money, or, I'm going to focus more on the money side of my Venus ruler, right? Or let's cut the crap. This is what it like, right? She's not gonna, or he is no longer going to be naive to situations anymore. I think that this is somebody who sees things very, very clearly and is not afraid to communicate it either. Very intelligent, especially emotionally intelligent as well. Intelligent and emotionally intelligent, also highly creative, and they do not doubt themselves. At the heart of this person is the world. Damn. That's Saturnian energy. So, I mean, this is somebody who they're going to get it done. At the end of the day, they're going to win. They're going to get it done. They're going to accomplish. That's it. That's what's going to happen. At the end of the day, they're going to get it. They're going to get to the end of the road. They're going to do it. That's what I'm getting. They're going to accomplish it. They're going to do the thing. I heard fearless. Jupiter. It could be a Pisces or a Sagittarius, or they could be very Jupiterian in nature. I feel like this is somebody who thinks with of their higher mind. Somebody who may be like a mentor or a guru archetype, or this person is very optimistic. I think of Jupiter and I think of somebody who's has a lot of great insights, and they help you see things for what it is. And maybe this person is involved in politics. Maybe this is somebody who is a professor, of a different religion or background, or very religious, or very spiritual, or something in the realm of Jupiter. This person is lucky, I feel. And I feel like they've created their own luck, but I also feel like whatever this person touches, it kind of blooms and it blesses that, whatever that is. I feel like this person has had a lot of people who've told them that they're too much, or people have tried to manipulate this person into thinking that they're not enough, but it was just so that this person would lower their standards so said person could either financially, emotionally, spiritually afford their presence. That's what that makes me feel like. Thanks, RB. I appreciate it. So let's see what needs to change. That's Jupiter. Hmm. Stop trying to control everything in your life. Stop dealing with people that are lackadaisical. Stop dealing with people that don't ever make any progress. Stop dealing with people that care too much what other people think. Stop caring what too much of what other people think. This is about trusting the process, letting go and let God kind of energy. How interesting. The world, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. This is about taking responsibility for your own disadvantages, taking responsibility for your own financial problems, taking responsibility for um your own abandonment wounds. I know it sucks, right? Like, well, I didn't abandon myself. You are every single time you fall into that narrative. Like, abandonment wounds can really cause us to latch on to people too tightly, hold on to things too tightly, leaving claw marks on everything that we've tried to let go of. And it doesn't do anything for us but keep us a slave to what doesn't deserve us. And I think that you guys are like, the fact that the world is in the heart of this person and that's telling you what you need to do or what you need to change. This is about knowing in the end that you're going to be okay and trusting that and doing the work to get there on top of it. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is by taking accountability of the things that are holding you back. Chiron. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So this is essentially saying, okay, you have been given these experiences. You have been given this life, which has likely created a lot of wounds within you. But now it's saying, you don't have to do this. You don't have, this doesn't have to be it for you. I was just talking to my best friend today on the phone. And I'm not going to go into detail, but he essentially said, he goes, and I realize when I'm going through something like, or when I have like certain people in my life, I'm like, why am I suffering for this? What am I getting out of this? I don't have to feel this way. I don't have to do this. Like, I really don't. I'm not obligated. Nobody's paying me to do this, Does that make sense? So, like, basically, it's about either just becoming a slave to the life that has been, put upon you, that parts of it that you don't like, or figuring out what it is that you have inside of you that is A, keeping you there, and B, what you can do about overcoming. So the tarot is basically saying, like, how do you want this to go? You know? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much. I do hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so by visiting hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I went ahead and put that link in the chat. Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to Who is Your Soulmate and What You Need to Do in Order to Manifest That Person. These are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And if you want to book a personal read, then you can do so at Violetta Alexis. If you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. You can find that in the chat. What's up, DP? How are you? All right. You're welcome, Jasmine. Anytime. Let's see who your soulmate is, Saggy. Ooh. Empress, Eight of Cups, okay. The Four of Swords. The Hangman. Ooh, God. Who is this? Taurus, Libra, Pisces. This is the creme de la creme of the creme de la cremes. This is the queen of all queens, or the king of all kings, okay? Whatever gender you like. But this to me is a feminine energy. Men can still be feminine, trust me, okay? Very funny who wants to run for president. That the Empress energy is somebody who's very creative, very giving, but not to the point of his or her detriment. The Empress is not going to chase you down for a day old wiener, is not going to beg you to get back with them. The Empress is somebody who sits on his or her throne and is in their creative energy, is in their feminine energy, waiting to receive. Doesn't mean that they accept everything that they receive, but they don't chase anybody. The Eight of Cups tells me that this is not somebody who's afraid to be alone at all in any capacity. I mean, the Eight of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Hangman, no. Not in any. This is like literally like solo city right here. This is somebody who's not only healed within themselves when you meet them, but somebody who is likely a healer. They have a very broad perspective. I think that they're also very intuitive. This could be a Taurus moon or a Libra moon as well. This is somebody who's not afraid to sit back and just kind of allow things to play out as they may. They let go of control. They don't try to force anything. This is somebody who's very evolved, in my opinion. Very attractive, very stunning, gorgeous, handsome, whatever it is. And I think that they really value their alone time. And they'll walk away from anything or anyone that they feel like is an illusion or is not contributing to their Empress energy, their creative feminine energy. Bye. See you never. You know, this is somebody who's quite the thinker as well. I mean, they're so observant. This person is so observant. They really can see things from a different perspective. The Chariot, Cancerian energy as well. Lots of major arcanas here. Out of the 5, there's 3 of them. Very powerful. This is somebody who's very courageous, so courageous, motivated by their emotions, but not ruled by them, not a slave to them, I don't think. This is somebody that even if they do fear something, fear leaving something, fear going towards something, they're still going to do it. They're not going to let anybody bully them into a corner, to be too afraid to try something or to do something. They're not going to prioritize people, places, things in their life that is not contributing to their overall peace, well-being, beauty, whatever it is. This is somebody who's also not afraid of the truth. cardinal energy. Okay. So cardinal energy, Cancer, Aries, Libra, Capricorn. This person is a self-starter. This person is not afraid to, yeah, they're brave. They're brave. This is a very brave, courageous person. And I don't mean that they're like, you know, starting a sword fight with somebody in the middle of the street. I mean, like, they're not afraid to challenge the truth. They're not afraid to walk away from something because they know their worth. They know that they're worthy. And so they're not afraid to escape things that don't see that or don't confirm that within their own narrative. So what you need to do to manifest this person, Hangman in reverse, interesting. It may be telling you, for some of you, you may need to work on your communication skills. Okay. If you have pride, ego issues like we all do, right? Or you have a hard time like holding your tongue and then you say things that you regret, especially when you don't have the full perspective, that's certainly something that you need to look at. This can also be telling you that you need to stop taking advice from people who don't know what they're talking about. Some of you can be very gullible at times. Okay. For others of you, stop dealing with people that are like that, if that's the case. But what you need to change within you is the devil, the death in reverse, the 10 of swords in reverse. There are things that you are still holding on to, that you're refusing to change, etc., whatever it is, that is holding on to you in turn. And it's only going to let go once you do. And that's how you're really going to evolve. Because whatever this is it's holding on to you. Therefore, it is holding you back. And I don't know if that's just like you need a perspective change, you need to practice some kind of level of faith, or you need to let go of some old narrative. I mean, I don't know, whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for all of you. What's going on with these eyebrows, dude? My eyebrows have never looked good all 38 years of my life. So yeah, Pisces. Forge, don't follow, be the leader you wish you had. Interesting. When it comes to intimacy, compassion, intuition, creativity, it may be telling you to pursue that path in some way, like you need to be a leader in regards to that in some kind of capacity. Because it may be telling you that if you follow that path, this person may be on that path. This may be it. But it has to be something that's authentic to you, because whoever this is authentic to you. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can visit hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I went ahead and put that in the chat. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to my Capricorn placements. All right. So we have Capricorn. Capricorn, welcome. Let's go ahead and see who your soulmate is. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, okay? Yeah, I don't want to keep saying that whole spiel. So let's see who your soulmate is, honestly. The King of Wands. Could be a Leo specifically. Aries, Sag, Six of Cups, Sun and Scorpio. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. Somebody who's an entrepreneur, very childlike at heart, I feel, especially with that Six of Cups and the Page of Swords. And the King of Wands is Leo energy, right? So Leo energy already is very playful. It's very, it can sometimes be like a kid or like a child, right? Like a grown-up child, but not in a bad way. Somebody who is an entrepreneur, somebody who's a leader, somebody who's very confident, someone that you're also highly attracted to, that is not afraid to come bearing gifts, that is not afraid to show up and bring flowers, is not afraid to pay for dinner, is not afraid to give you something even deeper than that. Because the Six of Cups is Sun and Scorpio, and that can be a gift from God, a gift from this person. This person may have very deep gifts that you will only really get to experience once you get to know them. And I feel like they keep the curiosity alive within their mind about all the opportunities, the endless opportunities. I feel like they're always learning and they're always observing and they're always looking and they're always curious. And, this can be somebody on social media for some of you. This is also somebody who loves to learn about things. Like if they see something that they like, they're like, ooh, I wonder if I could, like I remember when I first started watching tarot, I was like, I bet I could do this. I bet I could do this, right? And that's how I started kind of getting into it a little bit. So I feel like that person kind of has a similar mindset. I think they're very sweet. I think they're nostalgic with that 6 of cups. They're probably very funny. For some reason, I'm getting kind of like a dark humor with this person. I think they don't just learn about opportunities, but because they learn about them, they also create them, which can in turn make them very successful. I think I think that they're like somebody who's a self-starter, somebody who maybe, puts their hand in a couple of cookie jars, not like that, but somebody who likes to try different things. They're always asking questions. Sometimes they may have their head in the clouds a little bit. I think, what's really sad? I'm getting a sad energy. That King of Wands, this person may have children as well, but that King of Wands isn't really looking at that 6 of Cups. I feel like this person doesn't realize what an actual gift they can be sometimes. It's like this person sometimes they don't give themselves the benefit of the doubt, or sometimes they don't realize what a joy they can be in other people's lives or what they bring to the table. Like, they don't see it. It doesn't mess with their self-esteem or anything, but I think that sometimes they forget how special they can be. The Emperor, that's at the heart of it. That's who I feel like they're destined to become. Aries energy for some of you. This person is a true leader, and I think that they have what it takes to become this powerful, oh, I heard dark masculine? Okay, that's interesting. And it doesn't feel like this person. Maybe this is another side to them. I heard obsidian. This person is supposed to become or supposed to come into power at some point. That's at the heart of that. I feel like that's their destiny. The sun, Leo energy again. Strong fire. This person is very creative. Once again, an entrepreneur type. Somebody who's very playful. Once again, they're a gift. They shine, Maybe they're famous. I don't know. But this is somebody who is very much about self-expression, entrepreneurship. They may have children, like I said. They embody their own truth. They know who they are. It's a beautiful energy. Let's see what you need to do in order to manifest this energy into your life. Wow, the King of Wands again. Okay. Put yourself out there, just maybe asking you to travel. Maybe this person is at a distance in some way. Um, Also, for some of you, careful about like saying too much or like trauma dumping on people. Okay. Some of you may have that issue. Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands, 2 of Cups in reverse. This may be telling you guys to soften a little bit. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't have boundaries or stand up for yourself or anything like that, but it may be asking you guys to soften a little bit, okay? Bring out that little soft Capricorn underbelly for that Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups in reverse to pop up. House 10, Capricorn energy. House 10 and your life as a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Some of you guys need to focus on like your career, your reputation, or what it is you're putting out there into the world when it comes to your own sense of creativity and making sure that you're having discipline in regards to that, like structured discipline in regards to whatever that creativity is. Thank you so much, Capricorn. I greatly appreciate it. And if you guys want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can just click the link that I put in the chat box. So let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. Oh my God, sorry. Aquarius, welcome. Let's go ahead and see who your soulmate is. Make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, being that these are general readings. The 9 of Wands. the moon, the strength. We have Pisces, Leo, Seven of Cups. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean what I'm saying doesn't help? What does that mean? So Aquarius, we have the Nine of Wands, the moon, the strength, and the Seven of Cups. This person's been through some battles, you know, I'm not gonna lie. They might even have the scars to prove it. Definitely not afraid to stand up for themselves in regards to what it is that they believe in. And they may be a little bit secretive sometimes. They may suppress things because they wisely pick and choose their battles. But ultimately, at the end of the day, this person is very confident in their intuition and they certainly trust themselves. This is somebody who's had to go at it alone quite a bit. They try to, I think that this person has an escapist tendency sometimes. You know, sometimes they just want to escape from things. They want to fantasize. They want to kind of delve into their creativity or whatever. And that's not a bad thing all the time. But I think that they try not to do that because I think it's gotten them into hot water sometimes. What I mean by that, like, let's say that, you know, they just want to escape. And so they go and do, you know, some mushrooms, you know, and then they've gotten themselves into some hot water because of that or something like that. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but it can just be that sometimes this person has their head in the clouds a little bit, you know, very intense emotionally is what I want to say, but they know that, like, there's an awareness of that. So I think that they try to, I want to say, hold back, not necessarily like hold back from like you per se, but the negativity that comes with having intense emotions and intense feelings. The Knight of Cups is at the heart of this person. So somebody very creative, somebody who is quite vulnerable, somebody who can be a little mushy even. You know, I think at the end of the day, they're just looking for where they can belong, but this person has probably needed to create their own space where they felt like they could belong because they could never quite find a place to that they really resonated with or something like that. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yang. This is a doer. This person is always going to move forward. They're very proactive. They're expressive. It's masculine energy. Yang is. Even if they're a woman, you know, we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. You think when I go to the gym, I'm in my feminine energy? No. Like I'm eating ho-hos and writing poetry on the freaking Smith machine? No. Wow. Listen, Ace of Swords in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. If you know in your heart of hearts, you're like, yeah, this isn't stable. Or somebody, or you keep attracting people who are trying to force some kind of belief down your throat, or non-committal people, or people who don't align with your own morals and values, which are staples. They're very important. And you ignore that, you're going to get yourself into a lot of shit. Okay. So be careful with that. What you need to change about yourself. Seven of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Temperance in reverse. Some of you guys need to find a good balance between reality and escapism. Okay. Others of you need to delve into your creativity a little bit more. That's probably what's going to attract this person to you. Okay. Because I feel like this is a highly emotional, creative, strong person. Um, yeah, I feel like you guys need to delve into your creativity a little bit more, you know? See what's out there, explore your options, get out there, take action. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, not too vulnerable, but that temperance and reverse can be like doing too much. Not too vulnerable, all right? In healthy doses. Aquarius. Maybe it's another Aquarius. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. This is basically telling you to let go of control. Sometimes you need to let go of control, allow change to happen. It is what it is. Aquarius is probably just telling you to focus on you. I feel like you guys get your own card a lot, honestly. I really do. But yeah, focus on you, you know, just keep pouring into you. Focus on you. That in my opinion is the best way to attract somebody. But being authentically you. All right, which you guys are great at. So, all right, thank you so much, Aquarius. I greatly appreciate it. I hope that you'll like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a super chat question during this live, then you can do so at hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. I went ahead and put that in the chat. All right, moving on to Pisces. Welcome. Welcome to your soulmate reading. Who is your soulmate? What do you need to do to manifest this person? These are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, okay, to get a full picture. What's up, Rick? How are you? So let's go ahead and see who your soulmate is. The Nine of Swords. The Seven of Swords. The fuck? I feel like this person tries to avoid social interaction. I feel like they prefer to be alone because I truly believe that being around people stresses them out. I don't know if they're an introvert or if they just have had bad experiences with people or what it is, but this person tends to overthink things. So I think that crowding their energy with more energy and more thoughts, this person may be like very sensitive or something like that. So I think they try to avoid social situations because they try to avoid disappointment. Um, I needed an extra card for this person, the High Priestess. So very intuitive, very sensitive, you know, they can feel things around them, they can sense things around them. They're very intuitive. It could be another Pisces for some of you, for that High Priestess to pop out like that. This person could have a very strong, a very evident, I want to say, masculine and feminine side to them, you know? Um, like it's very prominent in my opinion. Very sexy though. They're very sexy. They could be bisexual or it could be that men and both women are very attracted to this person, but they're not really. I feel like they are somebody who is not that impressed with people. Like they're not that impressed. Hey Pisces, I hate to tell you this, but I think your soulmate is me. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but they're not very impressed with people. Like I think that they find themselves to be quite disappointed, you know. But I don't think they stay there for too long. I feel like they're eventually just like, oh God, you know. This is the type to find like the first exit. You know what it reminds me of? Hold on, what is that song? This person reminds me of this song. Where is it? Alessia Cara. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so you guys can go listen to it, but that's what this person reminds me of. Oh God, Rick, don't even start. But that song by Alessia Cara, it's called Here. That's what this person reminds me of. Let's see what's at the heart of this person, the Page of Cups. Aw, they're just a sweet little squish, though. I think this person is really sweet. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a lot of water here. Very sweet, very kind, probably creative. You know, they're cute. They're cute. I think they have an inner child that just really wants to be loved, in my opinion. Fixed energy. I do think that this person sticks to their guns, though. I think they're stable within character for the most part. I think they're persistent. I think they're loyal. I think they're dependable. It's probably very hard to change their mind, you know? Once they have their mind made up, that's probably it. Very determined. It's probably very hard to stop this person from going on a path or getting something that they want or changing their mind. Okay. Do you keep attracting super wounded people because you're insecure about yourself, so you feel like you have to fix others? And then you have basically like, a history of dating broken people. And guess what? We're all fucking broken. I'm certainly fucking broken, you know? But what is it about you that needs to be healed? Because that's the reason why you keep attracting unhealed people. People who are flaky as well. Hmm. I heard don't be scared. Hmm. Three of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands for the energy that you may need to embody. Confidence, confidence, but not confidence to where it's cocky. You know, the Page of Cups is asking you to embody the Page of Cups, and it's interesting because I asked what at the heart of this person was, and I got the Page of Cups, like this inner child. Don't be afraid to take the lead, be confident, but also don't um be afraid to show your own inner child as well. Don't be afraid to go out there and explore and be brave is what it's asking you. Now, if this Queen of Wands is this person and it's asking you to embody the Page of Cups, it may be asking you to come by humbly, approach with humility, because this may be somebody who truly does not give a fuck what anybody thinks and is certainly not going to spend time thinking about it. And so I think that they already try to avoid people most likely. So this may be your sign to approach with humility. Okay. Unless you're this Queen of Wands and it's like, be bold, be bold, but be playful. I was Meg's here. What's up, Megs? I love you too. I almost said happy birthday. Happy V-Day. House 1 and star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. I feel like some of you have inherited something from like a grandmother or a grandfather, like something very prominent about your physical appearance. I don't know why, like something really like the nose or something. I don't know why I'm getting that. Well, house 1 can be about your appearance, so I guess that's why I'm getting that. So this is about you focusing on yourself, being a leader in your own right. House 1 is a natural Aries house, right? It goes Aries and it goes Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, blah, 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 right? Around the wheel. And so it's asking you to embody that kind of leadership energy. I feel like there's this part of you where maybe sometimes you shy away from that, or it may be asking you to look a little bit deeper within the, because there's like a leader in you or this take charge essence that you have that you may not realize, or maybe it's your approach to life that it's asking you to look a little bit deeper. Like, how are you approaching life? What does that look like for you? And how far has it gotten you with love, with whatever? And also with your self-image, there may need to be a focus on that. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you guys so much. If you want to book a super chat question, you can do so by clicking the link right there in the chat. Um, hold on, I have to. Oh, wow, Rick. I wish I had Venus in my first house. Let me what am I doing? My sleeping pills. My sleeping pills are not working. They only have me on 25 milligrams of hydroxyzine. They're just not working. I took them last night at like 9 p.m. and I did not go to bed till like 2 a.m. I'm like, what is happening? It takes a freaking horse tranquilizer to get me to bed. My mind does not stop moving. I have Venus in my sixth house. My daughter has Venus in her sixth house. Yeah, that sucks. Not gonna lie, that definitely sucks. But you could do a lot with Venus in the sixth house. You know, she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be put to work, but if she has to, she's gonna make it fucking cute. You know what I mean? Let me get my sleeping pills. Nothing works on me. Oh my god, Luke, it drives me crazy. It drives me fucking crazy. It drives me freaking crazy. Ugh, I hate it so much. Okay, I have to pee again. Good night, Vanessa. Wow, Vanessa, you stayed for the whole thing. Right, so okay, let me pee. Let me get my sleeping pills. Good night, Mountain Girl. Oh, come on. Sorry. Okay. I hate that there has to be an easier way to fall asleep. I hate that this is a problem. Some idiot online was like, I'm doing a sleep detox. She was up for almost 4 days. I'm like, that doesn't do anything for you. I feel like your sleep is like helps you detox. An idiot. All right. I watch shows and then I get sleepy. I don't, my mind's always wanting to do something creative or wanting to just write something or do something. It's like think about something, overanalyze something. It's like shut up already. All right, let's see. Ah, my God. Okay. I'm so tired. All right, let's do it. We have Jasmine. Happy Love Day, V. I would like to get some clarity on what IG versus WT's intentions slash emotions are with me. I need some guidance and I'm struggling with my head over heart here. Thanks, love. Sure, let's see. What are IG's feelings? The Chariot in reverse. Seems like he's kind of stuck. He's not really moving forward. I feel like he's stressing out either about this or about what you think about him. So he's bringing some kind of unhealed energy to it. I think his intention is the Fool. So it seems like he wants to start brand new in some way, or he's wanting to have that kind of trust fall with you. But it seems like he's either a little in over his head or he's overthinking something about this. There's something that's very, very fear based about his decision. So he hasn't totally moved forward because something's holding him back in regards to his own mind or something he's not healed from. But his intent is to go on a journey with you, so to speak. WT's feelings for you, the Sun in reverse, which is intentions. Wow, they both have the Four of Swords in reverse. I think this person tries to keep them optimism, but there can be feelings of pride or ego that's getting in his way from making some kind of decision about you or giving into this in a certain way or operating in the connection like he should be. So it seems like his ego or his pride is affecting it. I don't like that the Six of Pentacles is in reverse to the Four of Swords in reverse. Because if those are his intentions, it's like he might be looking for more than what he's giving you and not really giving it a second thought. So I guess IG looks better, but not by much, if I got to be honest with you. So I guess IG, but I mean that's obviously your decision. Pluto is your advice. With none of this matters, zoom out and common ground. So this is asking you to listen to your deepest truth. This is asking you to admit to yourself what the truth is about a person, about what you already know, even if you don't have the evidence of such. It's asking you to take that perspective because that is the only one that truly matters, not even necessarily what I say. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Sending you all the love in the world and happy Valentine's Day, of course. All right. Then we have my beautiful friend Faye. Hey V, happy Valentine's Day. Wondering what I should know right now. Thank you. It may be asking you to take your time with some kind of investment. And I don't know if this is around a friend group. I don't know if this is around a community. I don't know if it comes to relationships, something like that. But the Five of Wands in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse to me is a call to action to not get involved in some kind of either internal conflict that's coming from an unhealed place or to get involved in some kind of gossip, rumors, drama, ego battles with people. because that may bring up some things that you don't really want to be involved with. The Seven of Pentacles is making me feel like you're really needing to take your time and take your energy and decide where you actually want to disperse it as opposed to wasting it anywhere that's not going to be beneficial for you. There's an opportunity. There's an opportunity either coming for you or that's already present or that you're needing to create in some way. But forgive me, but if you don't get your shit together, no, I'm just kidding. But if you don't find some kind of balance in your life, specifically maybe financially, with the Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles in reverse, and Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you may end up missing the opportunity, or it may be saying that once again, something that you're invested in or something that you're taking a lot of time doing is actually a net negative for you as opposed to a positive, and it can be causing you to miss opportunities. So it may be saying that you're needing to drop one thing for another, even if it's like an idea or you're spending too much energy doing this other thing when you should be spending it on this. Square. And you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. I'm hearing the path less traveled. You may be coming into some kind of challenging situation either now or in the near future where you're having a hard time either accepting yourself or feeling like you're being accepted by others in some way. It's telling you that that's oh fucking K. You don't have to be liked by everybody. You don't need to be respected by everybody, right? As long as they're not, over in your space, bothering you and ruining your well-being. But this is basically saying that there may be something about you that you feel is very hard to accept. And it's okay that it's hard to accept, but you need to learn to accept that part of you because it's a beautiful part of you, whatever that may mean. Even if you don't realize it or see it, or somebody told you that it wasn't, or something like that. Okay. I love you, Faye. Thank you. All right. And now we have my girl India. Happy V-Day V. Can I just get a general love reading for today? Let's see. Okay. The Seven of Cups. This can be asking you to kind of explore your options a little bit, but it may also be asking you to kind of get your head out of the clouds with something. Okay. It may be asking you to take a realistic approach to love. Now, that doesn't mean now love is love, right? Which is all about fantasy and romance. But it's not just all about that, right? There's other things involved. And so with the Seven of Cups being there and the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Wands in reverse, it maybe ask you to make more realistic choices in regards to your options, in regards to things that maybe make sense for you, because falling into illusions with people or even creating illusions with people, right? I don't know which side of the, fence you're on, but it may be saying that this is actually making things harder on you. I feel like with the Ace of Swords, it's telling you to be honest with yourself, honest with others. Not saying that you're lying to anybody or anything like that. This is just, just trying to keep it general, right? But the Ace of Swords is asking you to be very clear, be very communicative with others in regards to who you are and what you want. And it's basically asking you to make sure you got your head screwed on straight when it comes to love. Okay. Don't wear yourself out either, you little perv. Love ya. Thanks, India. We have Maria. Happy Valentine's Day. Who's my soulmate and where's he at? Okay, let's see. Who is her soulmate? The Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is likely somebody that you're either going to meet at a wedding, a festival. You may meet them at a party, at some kind of event. Maybe it's outdoors, maybe it's not, but it may be some kind of event. Or this person can be somebody who is very quick to enter your life, very quick to communicate with you. This can be somebody who is very impulsive sometimes. They may have a lot of questions, they may have a lot to say. Quick talker, not necessarily a terrible thing, but they're all about action. And I think this is also somebody who tends to think outside of the box as well. I think they like to go out. I think they like to have fun, you know. And I think they are looking for a partner. So expect somebody who is very communicative, asking a lot of questions, comes moving in like a bat out of hell out of nowhere, and you may meet them at some kind of event of some sort. Where's he at? What a surprise. The Fool and the King of Swords. So this is saying the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands is who this person is right now. You asked where he's at. Well, he's trying to become this. So he's the Knight of Swords now, but I feel like he's trying to become this King of Swords. So he's trying to be more intelligent, more intellectual. He's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure out what his journey is. It feels like he's on some kind of journey right now with that Fool energy. It's not necessarily telling me what it is. I mean, I'm not really sure what it is specifically, but he is on some kind of journey, but it feels like he's had to let go of some things in order to go after this or in order to take this journey. So let's say for instance, let's make it super literal. Let's say that he is like, "You know what? F this place, I'm out of here. I'm going to, you know, sell everything and pack and go to Germany or travel the world or something because I want to know who I am." And you know, this person is like a truth seeker, you know? So I feel like they're on some kind of personal journey of evolution, I guess. Thanks a lot, Maria. Maria times 2. What's happening next for me in love? Thank you. You're so welcome. The Queen of Wands. Well, you're looking great. I don't pretend to know people's sexual orientation. So if you're bisexual, there can be a Queen of Wands archetype coming in. It could be somebody at a distance. It could be somebody that pursues you in some way. It could be somebody that you've been kind of waiting for. Somebody who's a leader, somebody who's sexy, you know. Now, this can just simply be you. If you're like, no, I'm straight, great. The Queen of Wands can just simply be you. So it may be saying that when you're in a very confident place, you know, you are accepting your shadow self. You don't give a fuck what anybody thinks anymore, and you're just kind of doing your own thing. That may be when somebody actually shows up. Ooh, King of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, somebody who's very mature. Oh, I love this. I love this. I love this. The Wheel of Fortune. Somebody who's very mature. This could be somebody at a distance. Once again, with that Wheel of Fortune and that Three of Wands, somebody who's very faded, very let go or let God. Somebody who has the ability to hold capacity for your emotions and how you're feeling about things. I love that the King of Cups is here. I think that's beautiful energy, especially in combination with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is probably going to move pretty fast. Not fast in like an unhealthy way, but it will move fast. Thank you so much, Maria. And then we have my girl, Aubrey Kane. Thank you so much, Violetta. Was dealing with a Saggy moon. I'm a Taurus rising. Oh, like me. I'm a Taurus rising, and this is just a small token of my appreciation for your kind words. Oh, that's so sweet. I miss him. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, Aubrey. You are so kind. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, baby. Then we have Jennifer. What is coming in for me in love? Happy Valentine's Day, beautiful. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. All right, let's see. 10 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords. Wow, okay. That was intense. I feel like you're overcoming something that's been very, very difficult for you. I do see you moving forward. I feel like this is you, that 10 of Swords in reverse and that 6 of Swords. Could it be another person? Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. But I feel like it's you. If it's not, it's fine. But I feel like you're overcoming something that's been a little bit difficult, but I feel like something is going to turn out to be very fortuitous for you because you end up resolving something or moving on from something that no longer suits you. And because of that, you end up evolving. And then you run into the Ace of Wands with the 5 of Cups in reverse. God forbid that this is somebody from the past, but let's hope not, right? There can be somebody here who comes in who may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who ends up being very inspiring for you, or maybe you talk about your situation to this person and then they end up telling you, well, why don't you start a YouTube channel and talk about relationships? Or you can do better than that. Don't even think about that person. Or do you know what I'm saying? That's obviously a really corny way to say it, but it's somebody who's likely going to be very attracted and attractive to you, and also somebody who's going to help you overcome something that you've been enduring from the past. So this is somebody who you seem to be getting yourself out of some kind of mental situation, or you will here in the near future. But this to me seems like somebody who's going to almost put the nail in the coffin in a positive way. Thank you so much, Jennifer. All righty. Thanks a lot, guys. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Valentine's Day. Thank you so much, Luke. Thank you, Kinez. Thank you, Faye. Thank you to all my super chatters. Thank you, Alien. What's the best Valentine's gift you've gotten? Honestly, all my ex-boyfriends have pretty much just like ruined Valentine's Day for me. Like every single one. I can't really think of anything. Honestly. I really can't think of anything. I really can't. I've gotten some stuff that were not on Valentine's Day, like somebody bought me a computer. Um, somebody bought me some Botox, somebody got me some cool expensive beauty stuff because I love that, but I can't really think of anything. So yeah. So that's my answer. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Shout out to my mods as well, and shout out to Rick. Rick, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon.